Welcome to the Smokers Lounge, where we smoke a lot of weed, we talk a lot of smoke. I'm your boy Los, the host with the most smoke, and today, Friday night smoke session with Monique.
Happy Friday, guys.
What's going on? We made it. We in here. We appreciate everybody for tapping in. It's been a fucking extremely crazy week.
That's the least of it. It's like, oh my gosh, it's been a lot. It's been a lot.
Oh yeah, got a couple joints right here. Grab one. Fire something up.
I don't like smoking one by myself. I don't know why.
You don't like smoking.
I like smoke. If I'm really genuinely by myself, then yes, I'll smoke. But I'm not by myself.
Right.
Difference.
Yep. So what's new with you? You good?
So school's still kicking my ass.
Right.
It's really a lot of work. I kind of underestimated it just a little bit. But I'm still adjusting.
Yeah.
I'm trying, working hard.
Is it a lot? Like, are they fucking flooding you with homework and shit? You still got homework?
I mean, I don't know if it's considered homework because, you have class, but then you have like assignments outside of class. You have to respond to prompts. You have to read so much. You have like these videos to watch and podcasts to listen to and just other journals to read, and it's just a lot, because basically what the Masters of Social Work prepares you for is writing clinically, so that if you do decide to, get your license, you're prepared for that. So it's not, there's not going to be quizzes or tests. That's not what my classes will be. Mine are writing oriented because they're preparing you to write clinically.
So they're not going to quiz you at the end and shit?
They don't quiz you.
So everybody passes?
No, you have to write like anywhere between 6 to 12 page papers, and your writing is your quiz.
You're going to determine on if you're fucking...
if you're competent enough to write how you're supposed to, and you don't write normally in like notes, and you have to write very specific for what they're preparing you for, and if you can't master that, then you should not be in this program.
Right. Nor
should you be moving on.
Damn.
It's interesting because when I tell people that, I have like my bachelor's of social work, I'm working for my master's of social work, it's interesting what people think of social workers when I tell them that.
Right. They start thinking
they think I'm going to come in and take their kids.
Right.
They go to the super extreme.
So you're saying social workers have a bad reputation?
They have a very bad reputation because social workers are 9 times out of 10 linked to like CPS.
Right.
That's because
you ain't never seen a movie with a good social worker.
I can't think of one off the top of my head.
Probably not, man.
But
I'm not knocking social workers.
No,
but
this
they stereotype them.
They very much stereotype us. Stereotype us. I couldn't even say that. But no, there's so many things with this degree that you can do. You can basically work with anybody from birth all the way to death and everything in between. There's so many different areas like social work does. It's a very versatile degree, but you don't get in it to make a doctor's salary. So you do have to remember that. And we genuinely have to like working with people in the community and like, organizations and things like that. If you don't, please don't.
That shit can get fucking hard.
It's emotionally draining. It's not physically hard. Okay, let me take that back. Like right now it's physically hard because we're doing, we do like these things with food. So it's a lot of work. So it's physically hard right now too, but it's an emotionally draining job, but I do love what I do. I love the community that I work in.
Yeah.
So it's just a lot of work.
Well, they need more people like you out there fucking making a difference. So
I try. I really do try. If you know me, you know what I do. And I'll leave it at that. But I do genuinely try to take care of my neighborhood.
Want to give a big shout out to the loungers, everybody tapping in. Happy Friday.
How was your week, guys?
How was your week? Let us know. Tap it in the comments. Let us know your weekend. How was it? What you smoking on?
What you smoking on? What you smoking in? And who you smoking with? I just have to say. Do we thank our sponsors?
No, not yet. Not yet.
We should do that real quick.
All right. Big shout out to the sponsors. We appreciate you guys. I'm So Stockton. Make sure you're tapping into I'm So Stockton to get your I'm So Stockton gear. Right? They have it shipped to you. Fucking
I didn't know he
pull up.
ships.
We'll see. Well, you got to be in Stockton, huh? You got to have your I'm So Stockton.
Why would you? I don't know. Maybe you're from
Moonchies.
Stockton.
Well, shit, you might want to represent that. I see
Well, maybe
people
you're
wearing
from
Compton
Stockton.
shirts that's not in Compton, right?
But they could be from, there.
Make sure you're tapping in with Moonchies to get your issues. Oh boy. And noodles.
I'm just gonna leave it at noodles
That's all.
because Luis isn't here to help
correct
us. Okay, so I love interacting with comments and like going in the feed because sometimes we go off on tangents and that's like the whole show. So I love the comments.
Hell yeah, PG&E.
Fuck, I hate paying PG&E,
Look,
man.
we talking about real life responsibilities.
Paying PG&E sucks because when you press the send and submit button, it's like, oh, there goes money to nothing. Like,
It makes you think though, man. It makes you, when you're paying your own PG&E and your own, like, yo, you fucking flicking off lights, taking light bulbs out, unplugging shit.
So
Monique went on this thing for a long
that
time.
was me.
Where she was like,
shut the fucking light switch off.
Are you not using this? Boop, pulling it right out the fucking wall,
I
man.
did not. Okay, I did do that. Like
Yeah.
the TV came out the wall, the lamps came out the wall.
Why?
Because it saves a little bit of energy.
Yeah,
and
no, man.
That's what our PG&E
it
bills in the
costs
summer
me
weren't
more
very much.
time fucking trying to figure out what the fuck is wrong
You know
with
what
the TV.
though? You can't even complain because at the end of the day, I did it most of the time. So it was my energy that was being used, and I
Is
didn't
anybody
care.
else out there pulling their shit out the wall? You
I know I ain't the only one. If you don't want to admit it, fuck you because you're just lying. So,
Wow. Liar.
liar.
Pretty aggressive there, man.
So, anyways, where I was going with that, with the comments, is yes, I genuinely love interacting with the comments. Not just in the live, but like, the people that watch after. Thank you for watching us and watching our show, by the way.
Oh, you're addressing the comment.
Yes.
Somebody said that you complain too much.
I complain a lot.
Hell yeah.
Okay, now that person must have been new to the show because we have what we call my little segments, ranting with Monique. So yes, that's gonna probably be complaining. But
Are we doing that right now?
Kind of.
Okay, here. All right, there you go.
There's my little intro.
Breaking news with Monique.
So he said, or she said, I don't know. I'm thinking it's a he though. He said I complain a lot. I give you guys facts and what I give my realness on. That call it complaining if you want, but I'm sure a lot of you generally agree with what I say. Do you call it complaining? No, you're just stating facts.
Leave it in. Put the fire flame if you think she's complaining. No.
I'm not complaining. I'm
Hell
stating
yeah.
facts. That's two different things.
Facts
when I
with
tell
Monique.
you I get something broken from the store and I'm complaining about it, that was a fact that I shouldn't receive broken shit.
Crazy Man in the comments said that Monique needs a dab.
I don't need a dab.
Not yet. Not yet. Shit.
But I don't complain. I give facts,
Yeah.
not alternative facts. No facts.
So what facts do you have for us today?
I factually don't.
So hey, before we go any further, we got this edible trip, right? We took a friend
to Six Flags.
to Six Flags with us, man, and
Definitely.
I had some razzles from shout out to Moonchies. You know what I mean? I had some edibles in my pocket that I forgot about. We was waiting in this line for an hour. You know what I mean? Pulled them out.
No, wait.
It was a long wait.
No. When did we eat them? We were in the Medusa.
I don't know.
line.
We're gonna talk about it later.
Yeah.
We're gonna
I
talk
have to
about it
think
later. Stick
now I
around for
have
the
to
edible.
Now I have to think about where we were when we ate them.
Yeah, we had an edible. Somebody had an edible trip at Six Flags.
Yeah.
Six Flags, if you're listening, you need to, yeah, you need to tighten up your guys' game over there, man.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so for those of you that don't know, we have membership passes to Six Flags. I know we've shared this a couple times. And Six Flags, if you don't go to the other, like we go to the LA one too, and definitely check it out. Like it's really fun. It is worth a little bit of money a month to pay for the membership over the season pass. Because you kind of get to do a little bit more. And if you get the right pass, you get a free front of the line pass each time you go. So that's super awesome and super convenient.
Right.
Because sometimes those rides are hell. Like we waited in line for fucking Superman.
Okay, can we?
Superman.
Okay, let's ask this question: Is it okay to go get a wheelchair just to fucking get in front of the line? Is this okay? Is this acceptable?
Morally, no. Ethically, no.
But fucking it's doable though.
Like, fuck it, I'm doing it. Yes.
Yeah.
It depends on where your morals are at.
Has anybody done it? Because you wanted to.
I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to. I am not gonna lie. Like,
because she was like, let's go get a wheelchair. I'm like, for what?
Cause
she's like, you can push me, we can get to the front of the line. Right? And I was like, nah, I don't want to do that.
And we did it.
We waited in line and she looked at me. She was like, I bet you wish you was pushing me now.
I totally said that. So, okay. And the only reason I ever found out about this is when I was growing up, we went to Disneyland like almost every year for a few years. And one of the times I went, I fell or I tripped and I hurt my leg. So we genuinely did have to get a wheelchair. We didn't know that when you get a wheelchair, it gives you like front of the line access.
With everybody you're with?
Yes.
Oh, hell
with
yeah.
With everybody you're with.
I'm like, they're all with me. The whole line.
I definitely and genuinely needed it because I fell and I couldn't walk. But we did not know that it gave you like instant pass to the front.
Instant front of the line.
Front of the line.
You didn't even have to act like you had a disability at that point.
Who acted like it?
Well, that's what we did when we was kids. Somebody had to act like they had a disability to get the flash pass. But yeah, you don't gotta do that shit no more. You can just get a wheelchair and they don't even ask questions.
No, they don't.
Oh, I identify myself as being hurt.
You're so stupid.
I feel hurt right now.
You triggered me.
Yeah,
now
you're triggering me. You're fucking triggering me. I need a wheelchair. This is so unacceptable. All right, sorry.
So, Ray Giggs is off. You want to get ahead in life, you can't get through the life. You can't get through like following rules. Following the rules. Yeah, that's fucking true as shit. Like, you have to stretch and bend the truth a little bit now and again for certain things. I'm definitely not going to tell you on the show what I do and how I do that.
All your tricks and trades, you mean? Hell yeah.
There's some things that I do that I can't say right now.
Wow. Unethical, huh? Incriminating?
It's borderline. It's very borderline of what I should be doing.
Okay.
So
can't be talking about I'm going for my master's to get my social work degree. Talking about fucking skipping the front of the line using a wheelchair.
Hey, crazy man's all. Do you guys chief out before going to Six Flags? During, before, and after, inside the park.
I fucking
like hands down.
I fire up when I'm in the park, man. I take 2 or 3 of them with me
inside the park.
Inside the park, there is a smoking section,
and we just blended.
And yeah, we just blended. We go in there and fire right up.
Nobody said anything.
Nobody's ever said nothing.
We kind of just when the security person comes by, we just put it down and
Yep, but I mean, they walk right by us, man. I feel like saying, "You want to hit this?" I know you want to hit this.
They do, and they're all these ghetto guys.
But they got a million cameras, man.
Yeah, they do. But fuck it.
Yeah, I've gotten high every time that I've been to.
We smoke on the way there. We smoke in there.
Yeah. If I can fire up,
we smoke on the way to the car, on the way back to the car.
To the bathroom over there, in the bathroom.
And if we have a pen, even better.
Oh, yeah. Oh, if the ride gets stuck, I'm firing up, dude.
Do not say that.
What?
Do not say that.
If the ride gets stuck?
Yes.
It will. It happens. It happens.
Our kids got stuck.
They did. They got stuck on the ride.
One of the last times they went. That's when they went by themselves, them two.
Is that like, that's like the biggest fear for people, right? Mm-hmm. Going to an amusement park like that and a ride getting stuck, getting stuck, dude.
Okay, so our friend is tuning in, and we ate the edible when we were in line for Superman.
Oh,
so
it was that Superman.
Yeah, okay. So it didn't kick in till just so we don't forget that part.
Yeah,
that's
that's when it started. Yeah, man, that's crazy. Yep, edible experience. That's gonna be
Can't
crazy.
Wait to talk about that.
What you got in your feeds?
I did do.
Shout out to everybody tapping in. Ray Giggs in the building, y'all.
Okay, so if you guys didn't know, I serve on a PTA, and I'm not going to tell you the school that I serve on, so we'll just leave it at that.
Of course you do.
And I'm the treasurer.
Of course you are.
I volunteered myself, like wholeheartedly volunteered myself willingly.
Right.
It's really important, guys, and like I know people like hate on PTA, but you know, just pay the fee and give us the money. Like I ain't gonna lie, please give us the money.
You sound like the mafia right now. You sound like PG&E.
It really does go back to the kids. Like it's for like the field trips and the supplies for the teachers, the library. Like just pay the fucking $10 and join the PTA. You don't have to do shit. Like you literally just pay the money and you're done.
Right.
So pay the $10 fucking and just give us our 6 out of it so we can give back to your kids. So yeah. I'll leave it like 100% is reinvested into the school. We can't like go spend it.
So you're having a problem with what?
Nothing. Oh, I'm having a problem with people not wanting to join the PTA because they think they have to do shit. But I promise you guys, 110%, you don't have to do anything.
You walk off with the title.
No, you just walk off as a member and then you don't even remember it. So just pay the
You walk off as a member and don't even know what the fuck you signed up for.
Nothing. You signed up for absolutely nothing. Just give us the $10, please.
Damn, I want to know. I want to be involved in my money.
If you want to be involved, we would be more than happy for you to volunteer your time. So get involved.
Yeah.
So anyways, this is my first time actually being on the board of the PTA. And it's different than a member. Do I even want to know? I love that comment.
Go ahead.
So this is the first time I've ever sat on the board of the PTA, like I said. Being treasurer is actually one of the harder positions, is that you're in charge of the money. And you're accountable for every penny of it. So we just finished a fundraiser. And I'm not going to say the fundraiser because then I might give away the school. So we had to count money today. And I left work thinking, and I told you,
I've seen how you count money.
You have to count it even slower because you have to make sure what I count, you count, and you can't fuck up.
You count money backwards,
I do count
upside down, and weird.
I count money very funny, guys. She'll
pull it out like a gangster and start fucking going like ready to flip through them, and then all of a sudden she'll do some weird shit. She'll start pulling them out the bottom and fucking.
So when I tell you guys, I really have a hard time with my hands doing certain like movements.
She said her hand-eye coordination.
Like the coordination, like, I just don't have that with my brain and my hands. They don't work together like that. Okay, they're really disconnected. So I count money very funny. Carlos gets so frustrated with me the way I count money, so he'll just take the money away from me and count it. I'm like, okay, good, even better. So, anyways. I underestimated how long I was going to be there. I tell my team, I'm like, hey, I'll be back like an hour and a half. I fucking get there. There is like this fat ass pile of envelopes from all of the, how much money did I take? I'm an honest person. I didn't take any. I do have morals and ethics, guys. So completely underestimated. Each item was $10. So in the end, we counted by hand twice because we got a couple piles wrong.
Right, because you guys count weird, but go ahead.
Counts almost like me, by the way.
You guys need some help over there.
We counted by hand $12,000.
That's not bad.
By hand.
That's not bad.
Okay. And I was tired. I did not know your hands could get tired from counting money, but my fingers were like so uncomfortable.
That's a good tire though.
Okay, well, it's not my money, so.
No, but I mean, that's a tire that
it's a good thing, you know, because it was a really successful fundraiser. But counting $12,000 by hand sucks.
I bet.
Okay, and then you have to like make copies of everything.
I would have weighed it out.
Hold on, it gets better. So we try to keep the order forms with the envelopes, but unfortunately, at some point in the process, our pile of order forms fell, so everything got out of order.
You know, you just weigh them, right?
Weigh the money?
Yeah.
We don't have a scale. We don't have a money counter.
What? You don't need a money counter. You just weigh it. Everything's a gram. If you got $20 and you fucking put all the 20s in a pile and you put it on a fucking calculator.
Okay, we're not doing that.
You got 50 grams of fucking 20s.
And then the teacher that I was working with, she's all, man, she's all, looks like we're fucking selling drugs in here and we have like a whole drug thing going on with all this money on the table. I'm like, that's what you think of? I'm like, okay. I was like, Breaking Bad. She's like, yes, exactly. But dude, counting 12,000 was a lot, and then it was crazy because it was just us two when it should have been like 4 people. But yeah, I mean, it was a lot of work. We could use help.
Yeah.
That was my little spiel on PTA and giving back to the community. Just pay the $10, please.
Everybody gave up $10 and she counted 12 grand.
Yeah, but okay, what you have to realize is that's not profit. We have to pay the fundraising company back like $7,000. So we only profited like $4,000, almost $5,000. So that's not all of our money.
That's still a good profit. Shit.
So you get to escort me to the bank, by the way.
Hell yeah. Do I get to take my vest?
No. You're not freaking the armored truck people or what? Shit. What are those?
I am.
But no, I don't feel comfortable driving around with that amount of money by myself. So I told the principal, I was like, hey, just letting you know I'm bringing my husband with me because I do not feel comfortable with this amount of money alone going into the bank.
That's right.
So do your part.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, that's enough ranting.
That was my spiel on the PTA.
We'll hear about that later.
Yeah. And
what
just
you got?
buy the shit from the PTA or your fundraisers.
Yeah. We got like 2 more fucking fat joints over here.
I know. We're kind of. It's just 2 of us, so that's why it's taking longer.
It ain't taking longer.
So it's. Wait, let me double check the country.
We got Luis is out of the building today, man.
He is. That's okay though. People have to do stuff.
Hell yeah.
So allegedly, the American government is going to want to start monitoring your bank accounts just to make sure you're not hiding money.
Who?
The government.
Is that anything over 600?
I don't know. It doesn't say.
That...
It just says they want to monitor everything.
Damn.
So even a penny, I guess.
Is that does that include like Venmo and all that?
If
shit?
it leaves your bank account.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it does.
Yeah.
Because it has to be linked. Those accounts are linked directly with your debit. So.
Just keep cash, man.
I hate carrying
Stuff
cash.
your walls with cash, people.
Do not stuff your walls with cash, please. Like, if it sits on fire, you're fucking fucked. You know, fires can happen for any multitude of reasons.
Right.
You can get struck by lightning, and then, bam, your house is on fire.
That would suck.
Yes.
That would suck.
Like, there's so many things that can happen, and it's scary. And what if the animals are here all by themselves? The poor little pickles. Oh.
So you ran into another pig.
Oh, I did. I totally forgot about that. So I was doing outreach and handing out flyers and stuff, and I'm not going to tell you where. But anyways, came across this apartment complex, and this person was outside, and the person that I was handing out flyer was saw, look, because I was walking and they had just come out, so I didn't see them come out of the apartment. And she said, Monique, look, another pig. So I turn around, it looks like a little baby Pickles. Like so tiny. Like Pickles is a solid 70, 72 pounds.
That is not I want my fucking money back.
She's still tiny.
All right.
But this little pig was so cute and so little. It was a boy. His name was Porky. But I told the person, I was like, I hope you know what you're in for. I'm like, and I gave him the whole spiel of just how much work a pig is, because I think you can read about it, but owning one is not the same as reading about it whatsoever. You know, like the little
You know what's crazy
things.
is she outsmarts the dog all the time, dude. She's just
okay. We actually do have to legitimately baby-proof the house officially.
Yeah,
because she's
getting into cabinets now. She got into the fucking cabinets.
She figured out how to open it.
Yep, she figured out how to open it. It wasn't gonna take long.
Nope, I was waiting.
She pulled everything out.
She ate all of the good snacks, guys. She had a feast that day for sure. So when she cried when she was hungry, I'm like, no, you ate all the snacks today. You're not hungry.
You told her that?
I did. I yelled at her because she ate all the good snacks.
Yeah. So yeah, don't go get you a micro mini if you
want another child, go get a pig first. Or if this is you're thinking about having a child, get a pig first, because I promise you you will rethink the idea.
Yeah.
Because it's like another baby.
Yeah, you know what was crazy is yeah, you really she got the hook in her mouth. That's what fucking was like,
the
you fucking bitch.
And the hook.
Yeah.
Costing us money because she's fucking too goddamn stubborn.
Because you just fucking take care of her like a fucking kid and shit. I was like, fuck it, we'll let her die. You know?
Right? Like, how are you gonna let her just die, Pickles, die. Like, have a fucking permanent hook in her mouth.
It's just pierced. She's a punk rocker pig.
Like, no, she would rip that. Oh my God. Oh, that just makes me cringe. The idea of it just ripping out because she got stuck to something else and just, pulls her. Oh my God.
What else you got in your shit? What you got in your feeds?
Oh, you're so mean to my Pickles, by the way.
Am I?
Yeah.
She's pretty aggressive sometimes.
She is protecting her home.
What they say?
Protecting her herd.
Protecting her herd. Because when people come over, she likes
to charge at them sometimes. If she's and it's not everybody, so I haven't quite figured out like her profiling, I guess I'll call it.
Right, she profiles people.
Like I can't figure out.
And she only does sneak attacks.
Yes, she does.
She'll only do sneak attacks. She's not gonna do.
Don't know when she's coming. she'll love you on 1 second, and
she'll
then
wait
all
for
of a
somebody
sudden,
to sit down and shit, and then she'll be eyeballing them from the window. Fucking, she'll put her head down, her hair will go up, and she'll just start charging and shit. It's crazy. Next thing you know, the person you're talking to is like, "Oh shit, what the fuck?" You know?
Yes, that totally happens.
Because she really thinks that she's doing something. Mm-hmm. And everybody's scared because they feel her nose. Her nose is strong.
Her nose? Oh, you guys really don't know.
And they're like, she's biting me. She's biting me. I'm like, no, she's not biting.
She's not biting you. If you looked in her mouth and saw how her teeth are, I promise she's not biting you. That's her nose. So,
you'll know when she's biting you.
You'll know when she was biting you. And I promise you, we could put our hand in her mouth and she wouldn't bite you.
Right.
So, that's her nose. And that's how strong it is. She even dirty stuff. Yes. Because she does that to him, and I'm so sorry. I don't know. She's
just protecting the herd, man.
For what? Why him and not somebody else? Like, she does that to Luis sometimes, but not all the time. So I can't figure out why today, not yesterday.
Maybe fucking Dirty smells different. He smells like he's been cooking their family all day. You know what I mean? Like, he smelled like bacon, bro.
See, like Ray Gibbs says, Pickles is nice to him.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't know the reasoning of why she picks who she picks.
Yep, we just gotta keep letting her do it. We'll figure it out.
Right? So I'm sorry, but she is really strong and she's
You know what's the trip is like all of our animals has been like very well trained, very well mannered, right? She's hard. Mm-hmm. She's hard to break, man. It's crazy. But she ain't like the dogs and shit, dude. Like we come home and like the house
is terrorized like a child.
She moved all the rolling cabinets.
We have this what an island.
It's an island, I guess, on wheels.
An island on wheels.
Bitch.
She moves it all by herself. I have a hard time shifting it because it's awkward for me. And I'm like, how the fuck does Pickles do this with her nose?
Like there's something back there.
Yes, she moves it hella far. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, she's super determined. Yeah. Like,
Yep.
It's a lot of work with tight. Pickles. So, yes, we are going to.
And there's going to be a bacon shortage, right?
You're not eating my pickles.
$20 a pack is what they're going to be talking about.
You're not eating my pickles.
Pickles is going to be worth some money.
No.
Man. Shit.
Pickles is not for sale, and she's not to be eaten.
What we got on your shit?
That Pickles has to survive and live. Okay, so for those of you that are in Stockton and are from here and live here, whatever.
Central Valley.
No, from Stockton.
Okay.
Pershing Avenue.
Uh-huh.
Speed bumps.
On Pershing?
I have a problem with that. Where the fuck are you gonna put speed bumps on Pershing?
I know where they're gonna put them at.
By Victory?
By Victory Park.
There's already speed bumps on the streets, on the surface streets.
It doesn't matter.
There.
I think Pershing right there on Victory Park, the homeowners there is the only people that can actually fucking have.
So between Harding and what is that, Acacia? Right there in that little strip?
You can't have it done by March? You can't have,
Like, where the fuck would you put speed bumps there? I'm sorry, I can't for the life of me think any area appropriate. On Pershing, where speed bumps make any sense at all. Like, yes, people speed. And
No. Monique speeds.
Actually,
I like how you put everybody in there.
Because I'm not the only one that does it, so I ain't gonna lie.
I think we went over this last time. You'll hit them if they come out in the street.
If I am driving and you decide to chance it, I will win the race. So
yeah, that's ridiculous.
like I said, there's nothing or no place on Pershing I can think of that makes any sense for speed bumps. Anywhere.
Yeah, no. Yep.
So,
except for right there by Victory Park, because that's where all the homeowners are. At least the ones that can afford to put speed bumps out there. So, hell yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not sure how I feel about that. I have very mixed feelings on speed bumps. I think, like, honestly, like, our streets right here, we are cut streets because we live off of Main Street, and when that's shut down...
Speed bumps are more made to fuck up your vehicle. They're not even, like, they're not...
It helps to slow down, though. Like, you have to slow down.
No, yeah, you have to slow down. You know what I mean? But it's like, as soon as you get over that speed bump, you're speeding back up. So it's just like you're slowing down
though.
For that.
No, because if they're spaced right and there's enough of them, you have to slow down.
I think it's a conspiracy. You really know what to... Yep, you know.
Why is it a conspiracy?
Well, because this is what speed bumps are for. They don't give a fuck if you're speeding. You know what it is? They want you to fucking they want you to slow down so you can accelerate, slow down again over the speed bumps, and accelerate again. No, because the more you hit your gas, the fucking more gas you use. So the more speed bumps that's around, dude, the more gas you're gonna use, man. You know, it's a way to get. It's, you know. You got 1 million cars going over that fucking speed bump, dude. You know, yeah.
Well, I don't know. They need something on our street because when West Lane gets busy and it's shut down, like, we're a cut street. Hell of cars come through. So this is going to be an interesting topic because I have an opinion about it.
Okay.
And
let's hear it.
So when supermodels... They're supermodels because they're not real.
Yes, we are.
Shut up. Models matter.
Yes, we are real.
Models matter.
Okay, no, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So that's not the reality of what real women look like, and they have work done. So when you hear stories about, like, model surgery gone wrong, like, I don't know if I have sympathy.
I love those stories, dude. Those are the ones that's worth watching, man.
Why?
Well, because it's like, they go to the girl's ass and then they fucking, like, keep flipping the silicone that's inside of it. It, like, just keeps turning and shit, dude, in the ass cheek.
So
because shit went wrong.
This is kind of like a little contradictory because, like, for real women who are genuinely, like, getting, like, the little bit of work done, that's different than having your entire body and face cosmetically done. Like, if you get your boobs done, boobs lifted,
fucking walking around here look like you got stung by a fucking 50-pound bee in the face.
Yeah, like with the lips, like, oh
dude.
My God, like, come on, keep it natural, guys.
Right.
Or like the eyelashes that look like spiders.
Do I look happy?
Yeah, it's like your face don't change.
Yeah, bitch, you ordered happy. Yeah. You picked the happy look. Yeah, yeah, you look happy. You can paint your mad eyebrows on. Hell yeah. All right.
Here, I totally that was actually really funny. So I was like, I'm not gonna hate on, like, the normal woman. Really, just needs a boost. You know, after having kids, living a normal life, it's different than these models and celebrities. Like, get the little bit of liposuction, get the little boob job done, or the boob lift. Nothing crazy,
right?
But, like, you know, supermodels, like, they overdo it. Like, all of the filler, like, none of that's real, guys. Or they look like freaking 2x4s.
Right? Walking around here looking like that D from that Plank from Ed, Edd n Eddy.
Oh, yeah, with the face drawn on it. I love that show, by the way. Ed, Edd n Eddy. Oh, my God.
All right, so, it even gets deeper than that because you have the people that walk around, right, and they do extreme
oh my God,
shit. Like,
yes, like the cat lady.
They fucking
the horns and shit. Yes,
they inject the whites with fucking black. All their whole eyes are black and shit, man. Sharpen up their teeth. Like, that's crazy.
Ew, like,
can you imagine?
What if you bit your own finger off
or bit your tongue? Like, dude, it's gonna happen.
God, it's over.
Yeah.
Like, the tip is always gonna come off, and then pretty soon you're gonna have no tip left, and you're just gonna keep eating it. Oh. Oh,
well, they split it.
That's just gross.
They split their. They got altercations, fucking galore, man.
Yes.
So I don't know, like the models, like that's just a little bit. Like they're doing extreme, man.
So
People are turning into fucking monsters.
Yes.
Like literally.
Like, come on, guys, make it natural. If you're gonna do something, make it natural. Like the Botox, like, I'm sorry, guys, aging. You should appreciate that you're aging. Like you've got to live a life, you know. And moms, give yourself a break. You've given birth, whether it's cesarean section or through your vagina. You gave birth.
Some of them buy them.
You know, some of them are adopted. Regardless, a child is a child, and you know, you birth them. And give your body a break. Be graceful to it. Be nice to it. Care for it. You can't expect what you see on TV because that's all from a doctor. None of that's real. So be nice to your body. Love it. Especially the moms. Be graceful to it.
So what was that whole story about?
I don't know.
Okay.
Totally went on a tangent.
Okay, yeah. That happens, man. What we got? What you got name?
What? Oh, the supermodel. That's why we went there.
Right.
Because
the one that looked like Ed and Eddie's fucking plane.
Yes. With some boobs.
Right.
Not even an ass.
That's crazy. Some of those supermodels, though, is like, it's crazy because you have, because they want you to be like minus 10 pounds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy, man.
So what's crazy?
They tell them straight up, you're fat.
Yes, and like what's crazy, I used to watch. Is
that still okay though?
I used to watch America's Next Top Model. Like when it first started, way back.
With what, Tyra Banks?
With Tyra Banks when she first started it, and they wouldn't call them outright fat, but you know they would. It was different when a plus size woman was on there.
Right.
Like it was much more pointed out that she was plus size. Like you don't do that with the skinny bitches.
Right.
So, anyways, where I was gonna go with that is there's only certain sizes that designers make for these fucking girls, and like sometimes the shoes are too big or too small, and they have to figure out a way to wear them regardless. Like they don't give a fuck what you have to do.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. Like it was
cut those
crazy.
toenails, bitch. Put that shit in there.
Right. So.
Yeah,
it's interesting, and you know I get it. It's a fierce competition out there, but like, be realistic.
Right.
You know, ain't no real woman made like that.
Damn, go through all that trouble, motherfuckers are like, I really don't like that. You know what I mean?
It's not genuine.
Shit, that's
you know,
crazy.
like we have so much work done. Like, what are you trying to do at that point?
Yeah.
You know, like if you don't have no boobs or no butt, or you know, like if you have tiny lips, you know, do a little bit. Like make the natural.
It's really about what the mainstream media wants you to like.
Exactly.
It's really about what they
and you know
project.
What's crazy is if you look at Marilyn Monroe, which she was
natural beauty.
She was naturally beautiful, and you know what size she was? A size 12.
Oh, they never even talked about that.
No one ever talks about that. She was not skinny by any means.
The president was hitting that, and she was a size 12.
She was a size 12, and like.
All right, Mr. President, you need to up your game a little bit.
Oh, see, there you go, stereotyping shit. Because he's the president, he can only have like the fake shit.
I'm just saying. I didn't say that. I'm just saying it's the president. You would expect better.
But it was Marilyn Monroe. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but that's what I'm saying. Like, she wasn't skinny.
What if? Right. I was gonna say, what if she had ugly ass feet or something?
I don't know. Like, feet can be ugly.
Big ass ankles and shit.
Or like the weird ass toes.
Yeah.
But no, like if you look at her pictures and like there are certain things that I've read that specifically point out what Marilyn Monroe's pictures look like. She didn't have a flat stomach. She didn't have a six pack. She had boobs. Her arms weren't fucking fit. Like she didn't have the thigh gap. Like she was 100% natural.
Right.
So remember that, guys. That is what a model should be, not what they have right now.
Shout out to all the loungers. Got GB in the building, man. We appreciate you. GB put on an amazing performance on Saturday. We wasn't able to make it out there, but
Six Flags. I'm so sorry.
We was able to see all the footage and shit, man. He was out there. He put it down out there, man. As always, you know.
Yep.
As expected. Nothing less. Make sure you're tapping in with GB, man.
Yeah,
GB
definitely
double.
follow for sure.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So I don't wait. Let me double check the country first, so I can tell you the right place. Okay, England.
With the Queen.
Is it?
Is that where the Queen's at?
Yes, Queen of England. Is that Queen Elizabeth? Has to be. So, anyways, happening in England is rats the size of cats are coming out people's toilets.
Oh, well, there was a story not too long ago where the rats had overtaken the whole fucking city.
So, okay,
Right?
let's talk about the rats in the toilet.
Right.
So, we have a cat. She's fat as fuck.
And
Can you imagine a rat that size coming through the fucking toilet?
Yeah, no.
That's gross. I would die and I'd probably faint. Like, what if it's gonna bite you?
So,
Bite your butt? Ew.
The cat we have, man, it's been like, I think it's going senile. Or
She's
something.
not. She is so young. She's like 2, maybe 3.
So she's seen a mouse one time in this corner.
I don't think she's wrong because she stopped and she found a mouse once and she killed it, and she goes back to the same place.
And she been sitting there waiting for that motherfucker to come out the hole every morning. You wake up, I don't care where you're at. What time you wake up, you come home from work, she is right there waiting
What if it's a ghost?
waiting for something to pop out that hole, man. There's some big ass rats though. Like, did you ever own a rat like when you was a kid?
Yes, I did actually. Hold on.
The white ones, huh?
Ray Giggs asked how Marilyn Monroe died. She killed herself, I believe, by pills, allegedly.
Well, allegedly.
I think that was sacrifice.
Anytime. Yeah. Ooh, well, well, why do you think it was a sacrifice?
Because, oh my God.
Show the
so
clues.
much. Like, if you follow Hollywood and all the sacrificial rituals that go on, and you really don't have to know about the Masons and like the owl thingy and the really powerful people, the Rothschilds, and like there's
Right.
so much. If you don't understand it all collectively, like what I tell you wouldn't make sense.
Right.
So like to me, she was a sacrificial ritual for somebody that was like there's
Right.
she was framed and they made it look like she killed herself. But it was.
And well, that's what but same thing with Princess Diana, right? All the famous Hollywood female stars has been murdered, man. There's not been
There's
one of
so
them.
many.
Yeah.
But like, if you really know about that stuff, you understand when I say that she was a sacrifice, and that's like I should just have to leave it at that for those that know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. All she had to do is say owl thingy, and we already knew.
Yeah, exactly. So owl thingy, sacrifice, got it. You should know what I'm talking about. Luis would know. I would say those 2 things, and he would know exactly what I'm talking about.
Right.
So because he knows.
Yeah.
So if you know, you know.
The owl thingy. I like that.
You know exactly, but you knew what I was talking about, right?
Hell yeah.
Exactly. So, because you know.
I've been to
I know.
what's the place called?
I don't know, but I know.
Hold on a second. It's on the tip of my tongue. It's the place where they all meet up
I know. Olive.
and they have the big owl there.
Olivehurst?
No, not Olivehurst. It was it starts with the B, right? What is the name of the place where they have the secret meetings at?
Meeting with owls.
Yeah, and then fucking Alex Jones broke in one time and filmed the fucking ritual of the Illuminati ritual that was going on out there one time. What's the name of that place?
I don't know.
I was there. I went there.
You went there.
I went there
I
inside.
so remember those pictures. Yes, guys.
Yes.
Like, he's not lying. I saw the pictures. Man, what the fuck was it called? Damn it.
Yep. It'll come.
Anyways,
up.
so back to the rats.
Yeah.
They're gross. But okay, let me rephrase that. Like the sewer rats and those rats that live weird. But I had a pet rat when I was little.
Was it a white one with red eyes?
It was a white one.
Those are scary. Oh well, we had snakes. Remember the snakes that
His
we had?
name was Rocky.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. What happened?
I forgot to give him
You forgot
water.
you killed it?
I killed it.
He wasn't that tough, huh?
I forgot to give him water and he died.
She was over there playing God. Oh, you think you tough?
I was little.
I'm going to send a food drought. I drought this place of food. Hell yeah. You was playing government war and shit? You fucked up.
I was like 6. My parents like kind of forgot about him too, but apparently. So
Like,
he
what's
died.
that smell? Oh yeah, I forgot to feed Rocky. Shit. Remember when we had the snakes and shit, and we'd have to go buy fucking rats and drop them in the tank,
Yeah.
and the snakes would fucking prey on those motherfuckers. Shit.
It was an interesting experience.
It was a trip, like owning
it
snakes.
got out, by the way, a couple of times.
I don't think I was ever comfortable with the snakes, even though we bought them. Like I was never like there was never
They made
no
me
real
nervous.
trust in these motherfuckers,
No,
man.
They're snakes. That's
Right, they're called
okay.
snakes.
People are called snakes for a reason.
Hell yeah.
So
Yeah, no, that's funny because yeah, when we had the snakes, we got them when they was babies, but we had them for a couple years, and like we never got used to like just having them on us and around and shit, man.
like we would have it out and we would like touch it and stuff, but it wasn't.
Right. It wasn't like
It was different.
It was different. You know what it was is when it fucking struck and ate the food. I was like, man, I don't trust that motherfucker.
Why would you?
Don't trust
Why
that
would
motherfucker,
you?
man. But when they escaped, it was time to leave.
We remember we gave it up. We gave it to a pet store because it was.
We had more than one though.
No, we didn't.
We had 4 fucking
No,
snakes.
we did not have 4.
Cameron had some, and they had to give them away. I think we took a couple. You don't remember that shit?
No, we did not have.
We
more
had
than
2. We had more than one snake, and one got away, dude. And then there was one.
I don't know. I am not sure. I'm gonna.
That was a
I'm not
long ass
sure.
time ago, man.
Minks? Minks are awesome. You know, wait,
What the
was
fuck is a mink?
It's a mink.
What is a mink?
It's a.
Explanation, please.
Is it a rodent? Is it? I don't know what it's considered. It's a mink. I don't know what to tell you.
All right, I
You've
got
never
it.
heard of a mink? It
No.
sounds like something from Dr. Seuss, right?
Yeah, it sounds like something from like
The
Whoville or some shit.
The Lorax. Like mink coats.
Oh, okay.
You know what I was thinking of though? What was Ricky Tikki Tavi? Like he was
Ricky Tikki. I don't even know who that is.
Yes. Oh my God, you didn't watch that in elementary school, Ricky Tikki Tavi?
I barely went to elementary school. No.
Okay, somebody help me here. What was he? He was a mongoose. I think he was a mongoose.
I watched Johnny Bravo. I watched Johnny Bravo.
I didn't watch that in school though.
Shit.
Oh, do you remember Bill Nye?
Yeah, dude,
Nye,
Bill Nye,
the science guy.
Hell yeah, he's still around.
I know.
Picking up bitches and shit.
I saw that. He didn't even ask for
Bitches
it.
come around him and be like, Bill Nye.
Yeah,
And he just walks
that
by
guy.
like science. And just keeps pushing.
Hashtag science. Oh my God. Crazy stuff, guys.
Old ass pimp right there. You seen him on the runway?
Oh, if I had to choose, I would.
What are you talking about? What are you reading out of the comments over there?
It says, "Would you rather be a snake, roach, or rat?"
Ooh, I could not choose out of none of those.
If we had to choose,
A snake and a rat. I would have to be the cockroach, man. I'd rather be a roach.
why would you rather be a roach and get squished?
I'd rather be the roach.
Everybody's just scared of a snake.
You can't even kill it. You can step on it. It ain't gonna die.
I ain't gonna step.
Nah. I don't want to be a rat or a snake. Those are the 2 lowest things on fucking in the.
Do you don't think the cockroach is lower?
No. What you want to be called? A rat? You want to be called a rat or a
I don't
snake?
wanna be-
Nope. I don't even
You
want
rather
that.
be called a roach?
I'd rather be called a roach just because I don't want that title as a rat or a snake. Those are bad to have.
I think I would agree with that.
I'm going with roach, man.
I think I
I'm gonna
would
chill with the
agree.
homies at the Roach Motel and shit.
Oh, what, Joe's apartment?
Joe's apartment. Remember that shit?
Yes. How do you not know that? If you don't know that movie, oh God, you guys watch it. It's such a classic. Such a classic.
Oh yeah, in India, man, they look at rats as fucking like after like fucking people from their afterlife and shit, man. You know what
No,
I mean?
they eat rats for burgers. Cows are protected.
But they're sacred.
No,
I believe they're sacred in India.
rats? No, somebody just said rat. They eat rats for burgers in India.
Okay,
Cows
well,
are protected.
Oh, okay. Well, shit.
I don't know.
That could be part of the Mandela effect. I don't know. Because I was pretty sure at one time rats is sacred somewhere.
I don't know what.
And I was like, yo,
I'm
that's
pretty,
nasty as fuck.
Pretty sure I remember that too.
Oh, yeah.
But no, the video that you showed me were it was mice. There's a difference between mice and rats. No. Yes. They're not the same.
Those mice are going to get big and turn
They're
into
not.
rats.
That's not how that works.
They look the same.
No. There's very different features about a rat.
That's like saying fucking Japanese and Chinese are the same.
Yes, that's exactly what you're saying right now.
That's fucked up.
Yes, it is. So, the one you showed me was the mice overrunning wherever it was, and I would die. I would just cry. I would just be overcome by the mice because it was. Oh God!
Take me to your leader.
Yes,
They'll take you straight to Splinter.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Oh my God, that's exactly what I'm thinking of. Oh Lord Jesus.
What else you got?
We need to talk about our story.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna get there.
Oh, minks look like weasels, but they eat rats and muskrats.
You ready to get to the end?
Mice
of the story?
are cousins of rats, but they're not rats. They're not the same.
I don't want to.
You don't.
I don't even want to be involved in the rat family.
No. I think we're a Tui.
All my cousins are rats. Nope. Nobody's gonna want to fuck with me, man. Nobody's gonna want to fuck with me, man. All my family's rats. Nope. Can't even have that, man. I'm gonna have to cut my family loose. They're gonna rat on me. You know? Fuck that.
Oh my God. Okay. We got to talk about an edible story.
Yes.
So, like I said, we went to Six Flags. Was it this past Saturday?
It was this past Saturday. I took my brother with me too.
I feel like it was a week ago. Was it really this?
I don't know. I don't know.
We just went.
Right.
Okay.
It was before we talked to you guys last time.
Pretty sure.
After that.
Did we talk about it Monday? I don't remember.
I have no idea.
That was Monday.
I didn't even know today was Friday. I was like, welcome to Monday, Friday. So what's going on here?
Let's just go with last Saturday. So we went to Six Flags, and
it was Saturday.
We didn't have any extra like fast passes, so we waited. Well, we were gonna wait in line for these rides anyway, so it didn't even matter.
Right.
So we all got in line.
Right.
And at the Superman, because we were like about halfway there.
I love the Superman ride,
and we
man.
waited in line for at least 2.5 hours.
Yeah, that's crazy. I've never. Like, next time we're getting the wheelchair. Next time we're getting the fucking wheelchair.
You know what was crazy? It didn't feel like 2.5 hours because we were talking. It was fun. Like, so it wasn't a boring 2.5 hours. It kind of did fly by.
But boom, I reached in my cargo pocket and pulled out a bag of Razzle
look what
edibles.
I got. I'm like, yes, a gummy. I was so excited. He had only 2 left.
I had 2. I was like, all right.
I was like, you
one.
guys can have it.
I gave one to you.
I gave one to our friends.
And I gave one to the friend.
So I ate it. I was like, oh, yes. I'm like, man, but I wish I had more. And then...
You should have just took the friends.
Yes, exactly. So, friend eats one, like, am I going to feel this? I'm like, it's just one. You'll be fine. Like, don't worry about it.
Right. And they've done edibles.
Yeah, so it's not like they were newbies to this.
Well, they're kind of newbies.
Not really newbies.
They've been smoking for about a year or 2. That's a newbie.
So anyways, we are waiting in line in Superman. We get on the ride like nothing, we're going about our business. So then the next ride we walk to is Medusa, which you have to leave the area from Superman and walk to the other part of the park.
Right.
So we go to that and we have to wait in line, which the line wasn't, it looked really bad.
You guys took the edible. Mm-hmm. We hopped on fucking Superman.
Which is hella fast,
right?
By the way.
And it was fucking cool. Everything came off. Mm-hmm. When we got off Superman, that's when friend was like, yo, I think that edible is kicking in.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
As soon as we got off, they was like, yo, I think that, you know why, right? Mm-mm. Because your heart rate is pumping, your blood is going fucking, it's pumping faster.
So just so you know, I had my Fitbit on because I wanted to track the steps we went that day. So before I got on Superman, my heart rate was going between 83 and 85. After I got off, it was at 138. So that is how much of a difference mine went. Right. So I know friends was like that.
When an edible is kicking in and it hits the bloodstream, and your bloodstream is fucking, your heart rate is at 138 and it's pumping that blood, it's gonna hit way fucking harder, dude.
And then, mind you, Superman, if you haven't been on it, it starts off fast. Like, you don't even get a gradual up climb. You literally take off at 65 miles an hour. There's like no,
Superman's crazy.
You don't even get a gradual,
it just takes you.
It just takes you. Bam, you're off. And then what's crazy is you go up first, and then you go backwards, and then you go up again, but then you're free falling back down and go back up. But then in certain areas, it slows down, so it's like an intense feeling, and then you go hella fast. And
so
it's
really,
a very intense ride when your edible's kicking in.
I think it fucking intensified the edible.
Yeah, that's why I said when it kicked in, it was like at a crazy
So we walked from Superman
to Medusa, which is a different part of the park.
It's probably like a 10-minute walk.
I wouldn't even know. It wasn't 10 minutes. It's not a 10-minute walk. It's maybe like a 4 to 6 minutes.
All right, so 4 to 6 minutes is when it really kicked in. Because we get to Medusa and our friends
line.
like, yo, I think it's kicking in harder. Like, they was like, how long is this thing gonna go? Right? Mm-hmm. And we're waiting in line in Medusa, and it starts hitting them hard, man.
They're like, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Sweating. Mm-hmm. Fucking, yeah. And boom, they see that exit. It says this, the exit said, this is your last opportunity. And fucking, they took it, man.
Yep, they left when they couldn't. They had a hard time getting to the bathroom. Yep. They went to the. They had the. So we have the big cups, like the refillable cups.
Right, and they have their passes too, man. So they're
Yeah.
So she pulls up. They pull up to. We're on the ride.
We're on the ride.
She's down there by herself.
Yeah.
Right, and on an edible trip, man. And
they couldn't buy the water. Like the guy's like, well, you can use your bottle and get it for free. She's like, oh, okay, give me water. They're like,
she can barely talk.
They're like, oh, you have to get.
You have to walk over there for the free one.
She's like, I'll buy the Dasani.
I need some water right now.
And then they're like, I couldn't even get my card. They're probably looking at me all crazy because she couldn't get the card in the reader.
I think at one time she gave him the ID at first, and then fucking they was like, this your ID and stuff, and she had they had a hard time putting it in the machine, and that edible will fuck you up.
That's what we ate.
Oh, I was fine.
We ate before Medusa.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's crazy. And then, next thing you know, man, it starts kicking in even worse.
Hard. So, like, they couldn't even buy water, and they were like, so we went to the bathroom and tried throwing up, and then they decided they wanted hot Cheetos in this process. Okay, after trying to get the water, somehow hot Cheetos were in the mix. I'm like, what the fuck?
Munchies kicked in too.
Yeah, Munchies kicked in, and so apparently this person was crazy weirdo, but high off her ass, wanting Munchies. So, got hot Cheetos, proceeds to the bathroom to throw up.
Right.
So, she didn't realize what she was throwing up, panicked because as it was flushing, it was red, calls you and says, oh my God, I just threw up blood.
Right. I think it was the red Cheetos that you just ate. I think you're good.
It was the red Cheetos.
Yeah. Tripping, panicking.
She was tripping, panicking.
Yeah, thought she was gonna die.
Yes.
She said she thought she was gonna die. I had to hold her up.
As we were waiting for the tram.
As we were waiting for the tram,
yeah, like,
her legs start going out. I had to grab her and hold her. I was
like, what?
On a little edible.
Yes. I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah.
What is happening to this person?
Hell yeah. It looked like we was kidnapping her.
Right?
I was like, you better get your shit together. It looked like I just drugged you and I'm throwing you in this trunk of this trans and fucking, you know what I mean? That shit's crazy. Carrying you like luggage and shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Careful with those edibles, man.
Yeah. It didn't faze me at all. I needed like 5.
Yeah.
But I need a lot of edibles. Like, I guess I haven't really.
I've had one edible trip. Nothing happens with edibles with me either, right? Because I can eat all of them. Until I had the Jungle Juice by Keisha.
Oh,
remember that?
You got turned off your ass with those.
Man, she told me, she was like, "Don't drink a whole one." And I was like, "Man, I eat edibles, man. I drink mine and yours." You know what I mean?
What you do?
Shit, I drink. She said, "Don't drink a whole one. Drink a half of one."
2.
So I drank mine full one and hers, dude, and I was fucking bent. Dude, I've never fucking been bent on edibles or drinkables or anything like that. And that shit crazy. Mm-hmm. Hell yeah, I'd do it again though. Shout out to Keisha, baby, man.
Yeah, her edibles are actually really awesome.
Yeah.
Like her gummies are really good.
Yep.
Definitely. I love those things.
Yep.
I don't know how many milligrams it was.
I forgot. I think I have the package in the house somewhere.
I swear I
man.
saw it too. I think I threw it away though because it was empty.
You better tap in with Munchies and get your issue if you're looking for those edibles. Those Razzle Dazzles was crazy. They was good too, man.
I liked them. They were very much. I just needed like 5.
Obviously, his fucking friend only needed one.
Could probably take a bite of it and still been
Hell yeah.
crazy.
You have anything you want to leave with or what?
Join the PTA.
No, not joining the PTA.
Just pay the money.
I'll give you my $10.
Okay, thanks.
I'll give you my $10 to keep you guys off my back.
I don't even bother you. Infused pork tacos. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's some crazy, I think somebody in the lounger said infused contact lenses. Hell yeah.
What?
Infused eye drops and shit. Hell yeah, man. Take the redness away and get lit. Yes, sir. I'm into that.
How would that even happen?
It can happen. I don't know. It sounds dangerous. Dropping some,
Just a little bit.
dropping oil in your eyeball sounds dangerous, but I'm sure it's fucking. I think they have them already. So, but yeah, we appreciate all the loungers
guys. Happy
for
Friday.
tapping in.
Thank
Happy
you.
Friday. Let me give a shout out to everybody who tapped in. Oh, Crazy Man. We got Ray Giggs in the building.
Erica was there.
Erica was there.
GB.
Crazy GB in the Dirty Wild West. We appreciate everybody
guys.
tapping in,
And
man.
for this Friday, you know.
Yep. So check this out, man. We're gonna continue smoking this joint. You have anything you want to fucking say before we get
Have
up
a
out of
good
here?
weekend
Yep.
and enjoy this. Oh, it's fall. It's officially fall. Hopefully we get a fall, guys.
It's that's right. That October shit, right? Halloween is here.
We get to decorate this weekend.
Make sure you're following me on Instagram.
Yes, guys.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Smash the like button. Notifications is a must. We appreciate everybody for tapping in.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. If you'd like to make a donation, man, link in the bio. Link tree. We like what we
Yes,
doing, man.
guys.
Smokers Lounge. We out this bitch.
Bye.